Wang Zhenyi, the Chinese astronomer whose genius was erased from history. Imagine living in a world where the sky is your classroom, numbers are your language, and knowledge is your weapon, but society insists your place is silent and small. That was the reality for Wang Zhenyi, born in 1768 during China's Qing Dynasty. She was a woman ahead of her time, a mathematician, astronomer, and poet, whose brilliance was ignored for centuries. Her story is a reminder that curiosity, courage, and genius cannot be erased even when history tries. From a young age, Wang Zhenyi showed extraordinary intelligence. Her grandfather, Wang Zhenyi, a respected scholar, recognized her potential and encouraged her to explore subjects far beyond what most girls of her era could learn. By the age of 12, she had already mastered the Confucian classics, poetry, and philosophy, achievements far beyond what most boys could claim. Yet her true passion lay in mathematics and astronomy. She devoured texts on algebra, geometry, and celestial movements, often staying up late into the night studying stars and planets by candlelight, never allowing societal expectations to limit her. Her most remarkable work came in astronomy. In an era when eclipses were considered mystical, frightening, or supernatural, Wang Zhenyi sought to explain them using logic, observation, and calculation. She meticulously analyzed the movements of the sun, moon, and planets, creating models that clearly demonstrated how solar and lunar eclipses occurred. Her calculations were precise, her methods methodical, and her explanations clear enough that even students could understand them. Despite her brilliance, her work was largely ignored by male scholars of her time, and for generations her name disappeared from official scientific records. But Wang Zhenyi's contributions did not stop at astronomy. She also made major strides in mathematics, simplifying complex problems for learners and publishing works that made higher-level concepts understandable. She even wrote poetry that blended science and art, demonstrating her ability to see connections between disciplines. Her writings were filled with clarity, creativity, and insight, proof of a mind that refused to be confined by the rules of her society. Despite her achievements, Wang Zhenyi faced enormous societal obstacles. Women were discouraged from scholarly pursuits and excluded from academic circles. Her discoveries were copied without credit, overlooked, and her name slowly faded from the annals of history. It would take centuries before modern scholars began to rediscover her work and acknowledge her contributions to science and mathematics. Tragically, Wang Zhenyi's life was short. She died in 1797 at only 29 years old. But in that short time, she accomplished what most could only dream of: mastering multiple scientific disciplines, challenging societal norms, and inspiring generations to come. She became a symbol of intellect, determination, and courage in the face of systemic neglect, a reminder that brilliance can shine even when the world refuses to notice. Her story resonates globally because it highlights a painful truth. Countless voices, especially those of women and marginalized individuals, have been silenced in history. Wang Zhenyi's life teaches us that genius is not confined by gender, age, or social expectation. Curiosity, persistence, and courage can overcome even the strictest barriers. If you're watching this, let Wang Zhenyi's story inspire you. Don't just scroll past. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to support this channel. Share her story with someone who needs to know that brilliance can't be silenced forever. Every like, comment, and share helps bring forgotten histories back into the light. Today, schools, museums, and women in science events honor Wang Zhenyi. Her name may have been erased for centuries, but her calculations, her writings, and her spirit endure. Wang Zhenyi proves that the sky, the stars, and the universe belong to anyone brave enough to study them, and that true genius will always leave a mark. If you want more stories of forgotten heroes, untold histories, and incredible achievements from around the world, subscribe now, because the next story could change how you see history forever.